Hey there! We're so excited to share today's video with you on our channel. Look around you for a moment. The floor beneath your feet, the clothes on your body, the phone in your hand, even the walls and roof above your head, all of it is made from different materials. Some are natural, coming directly from the earth, while others are human inventions, designed in laboratories and factories. These materials are the silent partners of our lives. We use them every single day without stopping to think about their origins or how essential they are to the way we live. Have you ever wondered what your chair is made of? Or where the glass in your windows comes from? Or how the fabric in your t-shirt started out as a fluffy plant in a field? In this video, we're diving deep into everyday materials, the ones we touch, wear, build with, and depend on. We'll explore what they are, where they come from, and why humanity relies so heavily on them. By the end, you'll see your surroundings with fresh eyes. That phone, that table, even that pair of sneakers, suddenly, they won't feel so ordinary anymore. Wood, nature's building block. Let's start with one of the oldest materials humans have ever used, wood. Wood comes directly from trees. For thousands of years, humans have cut down trees, shaped their trunks and branches, and turned them into tools, weapons, homes, and furniture. In the earliest days of civilization, wood was humanity's first construction material. Think of the ancient huts built from logs, the wooden wheels of carts, or the long bows used by hunters. Even today, wood remains central to our lives. It forms the frames of houses, the flooring beneath our feet, the furniture we sit on, and even the paper we read. What makes wood so useful? First, it's strong yet flexible, meaning it can handle weight but also bend slightly under pressure. Second, it's renewable. When forests are managed responsibly, new trees can be planted to replace the ones we use. Third, it has a natural beauty and warmth that no synthetic material can fully replace. Of course, wood has its challenges too. It can rot, burn, or get eaten by insects if not protected. But with the right treatment, wood can last for centuries. Some ancient wooden temples in Japan, for example, are over 1,000 years old. So the next time you sit in a wooden chair or write on a sheet of paper, remember, you're using one of nature's most generous gifts. Metals, the strong foundations. If wood was humanity's first building block, metals were the breakthrough that changed everything. Metals come from ores deep underground. Ancient people discovered that by heating certain rocks in fire, they could extract shiny, strong substances that were far tougher than wood or stone. Iron ore gave us iron, which later became steel, the backbone of modern construction. Copper became essential for making wires and coins. Aluminum, light yet strong, is now used in airplanes and soda cans. Gold and silver, prized for their beauty, became currency and jewelry, but also found uses in electronics because of their ability to conduct electricity. Today, metals are everywhere. Your car is built on a steel frame. Your phone has tiny copper circuits. Bridges and skyscrapers rise tall because of reinforced steel. Trains, planes, and ships, almost all rely on metals. What makes metals so valuable? They're incredibly durable, they conduct heat and electricity, and many of them can be recycled again and again without losing strength. That means the soda can you drink today could be melted down and reshaped into part of an airplane wing tomorrow. Metals are the strong foundations of our modern world. Without them, the technology and infrastructure we depend on would collapse. Plastics, the everyday material. Now let's talk about a material that truly defines the modern age, plastic. Unlike wood or metal, plastics are man-made. They're created in factories using oil and natural gas through chemical processes that transform fossil fuels into lightweight, flexible materials. Plastic is everywhere: bottles, food packaging, toys, clothes, electronics, medical devices, furniture, even car parts. It's almost impossible to go a single day without touching plastic in some form. Why did plastic take over the world? It's cheap to produce, incredibly versatile, and can be molded into almost any shape. It's waterproof, lightweight, and can be either flexible or rigid depending on how it's made. But plastic comes with a big problem: it doesn't break down easily. A plastic bottle tossed away today could still exist hundreds of years from now. Millions of tons of plastic waste end up in oceans, harming wildlife and even entering the food chain as tiny microplastics. That's why recycling is so important, and why scientists are working hard to create biodegradable alternatives. Plastic shows both the brilliance and the challenges of human invention. It gave us convenience and progress, but it also reminds us that every material we use comes with responsibilities. Glass, clear and useful. When you look through a window, drink from a glass cup, or glance at your smartphone screen, you're interacting with one of the most fascinating materials, glass. Glass is made from sand, yes, ordinary sand. By heating sand mixed with other minerals to extremely high temperatures, it melts into a liquid. When it cools, it solidifies into glass, which is both solid and transparent. For thousands of years, humans have used glass for storage, decoration, and protection. Ancient Egyptians created glass beads. The Romans made glass windows for wealthy homes. Today, glass is used for bottles, mirrors, cars, telescopes, microscopes, and skyscraper windows. Its properties make it irreplaceable. It's transparent, so we can see through it. It's strong, especially when reinforced, making it perfect for car windshields. It's resistant to water and weather, meaning it lasts for decades. And like metals, it can be recycled endlessly without losing quality. Even the screen you're watching this video on right now is likely made of specially treated glass. It's so common we barely notice it, but it shapes how we live and see the world. Fabrics, from plants, animals, and science. Every piece of clothing you wear is a reminder of humanity's creativity with materials. Fabrics come from many different sources: plants, animals, and modern science. Natural fabrics include cotton, which grows in fluffy white balls on cotton plants. Cotton is soft, breathable, and perfect for hot weather. Wool comes from sheep, and it keeps us warm in cold climates. Silk, one of the most luxurious fabrics in history, comes from silkworms spinning their delicate cocoons. Then we have synthetic fabrics like polyester and nylon. These are man-made using chemical processes, often starting from oil. They're durable, wrinkle-resistant, and cheap to produce, which is why so much of modern clothing is made from them. Fabrics are everywhere, beyond clothing. They're in carpets, upholstery, bags, tents, and even space suits. The mix of natural and synthetic fabrics gives us comfort, style, and functionality. Without fabrics, we'd have no protection from the elements, no way to express fashion, and no soft materials in our homes. They wrap us in both warmth and creativity. Concrete and bricks, building our world. If metals are the skeleton of modern cities, concrete and bricks are the flesh and skin. These materials are the backbone of our buildings, roads, and infrastructure. Concrete is made by mixing cement, sand, gravel, and water. When it sets, it becomes rock hard and incredibly durable. That's why it's used for skyscrapers, highways, bridges, and dams. Bricks, on the other hand, are made from clay that's shaped and then baked at high temperatures. They've been used for thousands of years, with some ancient brick structures still standing today. Why do we use these materials so much? They're strong, fire-resistant, and relatively cheap to produce. A city without concrete and bricks is unimaginable. From your house walls to the sidewalks you walk on, they are literally the ground beneath modern civilization. Every moment of your daily life is supported by these substances. The wood in your furniture provides comfort and beauty. The metals in your car keep you moving safely. The plastic in your phone connects you to the world. The glass in your windows lets light in while keeping the weather out. The fabrics in your clothes protect and express your identity. The concrete and bricks in your home give you shelter and security. We often take these materials for granted, but without them, life as we know it would fall apart. They are the foundation of our homes, our technology, and our culture. So there you have it, everyday materials explained. Wood, metal, plastic, glass, fabrics, concrete, and bricks. Each one has its own story, its own origin, and its own role in shaping our lives. Some come from nature, like trees and minerals. Others come from human innovation, like plastics and synthetic fabrics. Together, they form the hidden framework of modern civilization. The next time you touch your phone, sit in a chair, or walk into a building, pause for a second. Think about the journey of those materials, from deep underground mines, vast forests, or scientific laboratories, all the way into your hands. Materials aren't just objects. They are the building blocks of human history, the tools of progress, and the companions of our everyday existence. If you enjoyed this exploration, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe for more fascinating explainers, and share your thoughts in the comments. Which material do you think is the most important in your daily life? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.